my neighborhood, showed me the coolest photos, had all the best shots and emphasized red, pink.
Got any pictures?
No, it wasn't my trip.
A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And Greg, this one-off championship game, how does that change the strategy for these coaches?
Kevin, I think you're going to see some tighter rotations. I think the Stars play a little more, maybe a curveball game plan-wise as well. But it is also great prep for the postseason.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Queta. MP out there with Brown, and it's Leonard in at the small forward. Shot clock at 5. Tatum's shot is off. Here's McNeely. He's covered by Leonard. Miller, the pass to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Miller outside. Poke loose. Pass to McNeely. Right wing. Three-pointer, Randall. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. MP looking around. To the inside. Queta, the pass to MP. The good-looking shot from the wing. MP's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Boston. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked him if there's anything in particular they can do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Edwards, good.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
MP with the bounce pass. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by McNeely. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
What strength from MP, shrugging off the physical defense like it was nothing.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Tatum finds Brown. Three-pointer. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
They set the pick. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Brown. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. MP outside. Pass to Queta. Plays it up and picks it in.
And that's what MP brings, the ability to make plays for others.
Miller, the pass to Randall, launches it from deep. Offensive rebound, and here's Edwards. Second chance shot. And that one, good. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Pass to Tatum. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And slammed up by Tatum.
And that's a great read out of the two-man game for MP.
Timberwolves trail. Here's McNeely. There's the pick. Here's Randall. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Leonard. Minnesota with the rebound. This time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time. When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Celtics. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason.
And seeing where the Celtics are, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
MP outside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Timberwolves have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Dosunmu. Sanders covering. Shot. Dosunmu's shot is off.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Good on the triple.
The D focusing in on MP, so he just gets his teammates involved.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And let's step aside for a minute to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. MP is number 1.
And you can't say enough about the value of a player like him. I mean, who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
It's a trend in the NBA these days. Point guards whose number 1 job is to score the basketball, and he's the best of all right now.
Shots good by Miller.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
MP passes to Nesmith. Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniels in the post. Working on Sanders. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Melton's checked in. The Celtics with the lead. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Champagnie. There's the pick. A 3 from MP. Hits it from 3-point range. MP's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
A 3 from MP. That shot missing. And so it's MP making things happen for the Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Jeffries in at the point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Magic was tremendous. He dropped 35 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Anthony Melton, he's checked in from the Timberwolves. Celtics also with a sub. Kate is checked in. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Randall outside. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Just a tremendous run right now for them. 12 straight wins.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Gonna be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
And a wide-open shot from Reed. Misses the deep three-point attempt. To the middle. Here's Kata, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Reed. Can't connect from long distance.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Back to MP. 6 to shoot. 3 pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And a wide open look for MP. Traps in the train. MP's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
What a night for MP. He is in the zone. And look, that cylinder must be huge.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Santi Aldama comes in for Reed. And it's Edwards in for DeAnthony Melton. Randall finds Edwards. Here's Aldama. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Three-pointer, Randall. The rebound by Kata. Here's MP. MP dazzling off the drive.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And stolen by MP. Down low, here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. Randall against Tatum. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And already we have a pretty significant lead on the scoreboard here in this NBA Cup championship game.
Well, you expect this kind of effort level with a prize on the line. They don't just want to win this cup. They want to win it emphatically, sending a message to the whole league that they are for real.
Pass to Kata. Randall against Tatum. Here's Miller. Rebound Boston. They've led by as many as 11 points. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
for a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Boston making a switch here. Adams checked in. So it's the Celtics now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. MP, no good.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's Bellinger.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Left side, Leonard. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Back to MP. Pass to Adams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Clock at 4. MP to the rack. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. MP's got 17 now.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
To the paint. Here's Bellinger. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Bellinger's got 4 points this quarter. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing here by 8. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drills the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Miller kicks to Edwards. Edwards with confidence.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the basket by MP.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing him out there right now.
Ooh, you can break all the ankles you want. You still got to knock down the shot, and he nails it.
Here goes. Oh, look out! Look out!
Can I see you?
What a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Timberwolves. MP passes to Robinson. MP outside. And it's Boston with another.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Robinson a screen on Edwards. Adams' shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
No problem knocking that one down. McNeely's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's MP. 35 points for him last game against Orlando. That shot, no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look. In the Eastern Conference, Cade Cunningham.
This is why Cade was selected #1 overall in 2021. You see?
And now back to our game. What a half from MP.
Well, they're running the offense through MP.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
man. How about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the floor for Boston. Out on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. Jaylen Brown out there with MP. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Miller with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over McNeely. Leonard, no luck.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Now Randall. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randall. He's used to it.
And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with, but I don't want to spoil it.
Here's MP. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Berenger's got his 5th rebound in this one.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Back to Edwards. Inside. Here's Berenger. The rebound by Kata. Kata's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 3 from Tatum. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got 12.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Pass to Miller. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Miller's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Leonard. Leonard battling for 2.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
Pass to McNeely. Now it fires the 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. On the wing, MP. Covered by Miller. MP kicks to Tatum. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. And the wing jumper offline. MP against Miller. Outside Edwards. Some solid defense from Brown. Celtics leading by 6. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. MP with it, and it's Miller picking him up. And it's Leonard missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Another miss by Minnesota. Boston's gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Now, here's MP. He's got 24. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 6. Randall left side. Over Tatum. Tries again. A nice shot by Berenger. Berenger's got 8.
Yeah, coaches can't be there. No box out.
Yeah, you think...
Celtics trail by 5. Top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Then it's Dosunmu. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Rupert in a shooting guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And here's Tatum for 3. And Brown throws it down hard.
Using his athleticism in the boards. Gotta put a body on Brown or this will happen.
Minnesota leading by 3. And here is Dosunmu. Pass to Reid. McDaniels outside. Here's Rupert. A three-pointer off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Dosunmu. MP dishes to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three from MP. MP showing the range.
MP shooting with rhythm. This is why defenders have to be in his airspace.
Pass to Reed. It's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Stolen by McDaniels. Now Randall, guarded by Tatum. That's tipped.
Manuel lang.
The Timberwolves will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Bakit? Saan? Ano yun? Ba't maglo-load?
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth, and it's good for
Ba't ako?
two.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting it.
Ba't ako nga?
And just let and
Tatum a screen. MP with it. Now defended by Randall. MP outside. Pass to Leonard. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. And now the Timberwolves on the break. McDaniels against MP. McDaniels passes to Dosunmu. Back to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from free throw range. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Driving inside. Beautiful play by MP.
You can't afford to give MP these kinds of lanes because this man knows how to finish a drive.
Edwards passes to Dosunmu. Edwards against Brown. Randall outside. Offline with his three.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
They sent the screen. And here's MP for 3. Aldama with the rebound. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Randall outside. Here's Aldama. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
The triangle.
Truly putting the defense to shame there. MP with a highlight-worthy moment.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Edwards finds Randall. McDaniels outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to McDaniels. And here's Edwards. From outside, off the mark.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
MP with it. Back to Leonard. To take the lead. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Aldama's got his 4th rebound in this one.
One made three form for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
That is a hard-won rebound. Man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Tatum setting the pick for MP. Inside, Tatum automatic.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we could steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Well, some trips you get the shot and run, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area.
Why?
Miller with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Unloads. Oh, the jumper goes. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And he gets it back. Randall is doubled. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Another chance here. Can't get it.
Nice work to rise up and secure that list. Solid rebounding effort from him.
Jacks up a 3. That one misses. Minnesota's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
It's the first that brings them within 2.
And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Here's Brown. Now MP and stolen by Miller. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. The 10-foot jumper hits. Celtics trail by 5. Now MP. Now here's Tatum.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Edwards drawing the double team. Randall onside. It's in. His shot is pure.
And how about Randall coming up clutch? Wow, this guy has ice in his veins.
MP.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good for MP.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. MP. And there's the dunk.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
MP against Miller. MP. And he does not hit. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And the 3 misses. And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA.